Carrots, carrots, carrots. Do you guys have a carrot holder? I'm going to show you how I put mine together so that you can do your own. We're going to start. These are just kind of wanted a quick heads up. These are the carrots from Dollar Tree, but they are from 2025 Dollar Tree. Now, if you got carrots anytime before 2025, they look like this. Just to let you know, there is a difference. Anybody can see the difference. All right, so just giving you a heads up real quick. That was just kind of my quick little pointer out kind of situation here. We're going to take these and we are going to turn it into a carrot holder. Like, how fun is that, right? I've seen bunny ones done, but I've never seen any carrot ones done. So we're going to do a carrot one. We're going to start, like I said, we're going to start with these carrots. And again, these are from the 2025. Now, be careful when you I'm going to use 3. We're going to put 3 together so it makes it a thicker piece. All right, because if you do one by itself individually, it's pretty thin. I want a bit of a thicker carrot. So we're going to put 3 of them together. Now, if you don't put them the right way, like when they were cut on the machine, like they're going to be wonky. And I'm going to show you, here, I'll flip this one around. So this is it backwards. So you can tell the thing, it doesn't line up. So if you're trying to do this, and I'm trying to make sure everything stays the correct way so they all line up like so. Just a quick note on that. We're going to be bringing in our tacky glue, and we are going to just glue these guys together. Like I said, I'm trying to be mindful of which direction they are going. And you don't need a lot. If you put too much, it might it's going to just kind of squeeze out. So make sure. Always constantly making sure I'm doing the right ones together here before I glue them. And these are supposed to be like ornament kind of situation, so that's why they have the hole in them. But that's okay. We are going to put some greenery over that, and so that's okay. That it's going to be like that. Not a problem. And so you want to do 2 sides. So I've got 1 side and 2 sides, because we're making a box, basically, is what we're going to do. Now I want to paint them. I'm going to go ahead and paint them. And I want to go ahead and paint them. We're going to use this top-notch color. It is from Joann Fabrics. I got it a long time ago, but I still have some to use. So, and I like the fact that it's a nice dark orange. It's got a good color to it, honestly. And it is a matte finish. Okay. Now that we've got our orange on both sides, now we want to do the carrot tops. We're going to do green in classic green. That's what we're going to use. This is just my normal go-to green, and it kind of goes a little bit with the greenery that we're going to be putting on the top, so that works too. Oh. Carrot tops done on both sides. Carrots done on both sides. We're going to set those off to the side. So now we need these. We need a bunch of these. I got these are basically just your regular size popsicle sticks, but they're cut in half, and they're just kind of, they pre-come that way. They're called craft sticks. I got them at Michael's, and that's how they come. I think it says, so it's 2.5 inches long is what they are. They're 2.5 inch long popsicle sticks for the most part. And basically, we're just going to take a bunch of them. We're going to need a bunch of them. And we're going to use our antique wax and just stain a whole bunch of them. And again, we're going to do the fronts and the backs. We got all of our pieces to the right colors. Now I want to bring back in my carrots. We also need a base. This is the same length as these guys, so the 2.5 inches, also at Michael's, and it's called a dog tag. I don't know why, but it is called a dog tag. It's just a thicker popsicle stick that's only the 2.5 inches. We're going to be using this as our base. So again, we're just going to also stain that just so it matches. We want everything to just match for the most part. Now that I still have a little bit of this, we're going to go ahead, I want to grunge up my carrots a little bit here. And you don't have to do this. I am just doing this just for me because I'm just not about solid colors. And I want them to have a little bit of shading going on. And I kind of want them to have a little bit of lines too. Because, you know, carrots have the lines. So there's that. And I'm only going to do it on the one side. I'm not going to get carried away here. We don't need to do it on both sides. Because when we put this together, you're starting to see how we're doing it. We're putting it together like this. And so then we'll just have the outsides. Now we're going to start a little bit of assembly. So we have these guys. We're going to bring back in our tacky glue. And these are going to be gluing on our carrot. Probably start with one side first and then the other side. But basically these are going to connect our two carrot pieces like so. This would probably also work with wood glue as well, if you wanted to do a wood glue. Okay, we're finishing up here. So I've got 6. I ended up going 6 all the way up and then 6 all the way up, so they're matching on both sides. I got that longer one, or that fatter one, basically it's the same length, the fatter one for the bottom, so that's not going anywhere. That's so it doesn't tip over. That kind of makes sense, right, you guys? I love how that looks. Very, very rustic-y looking. I mean, how cute is that? So finishing touches on this, we're just going to go ahead. I've got these, and this is like a boxwood, but I just felt like it just looked right. I don't know why. I kind of liked the way it looked, and I wanted to do something like this on the top here. And so we just have to get rid of this little fatty piece here. Like so. And then we'll just glue them on like that. Like, how cute is that? That is absolutely adorable. And we will just go ahead again with our glue. And that also will kind of hide that little hole that these guys kind of have. No problem with that. And I'm going to go a little bit lower, but that's okay because we're going to take some twine. Like that. That's a cute carrot, right? Totally cute carrot. We're going to take some twine here. This is just regular twine you can get anywhere. I believe this one might have come from Walmart, but it could have also come from Dollar Tree. Not sure. But then we're going to wrap it around. Not only is this going to kind of help hold it, but it's going to kind of help hide it as well. Let me get a little more here. because I want to do a bow on it as well. So not only are we going to tie it off here, but I want to do just a simple bow. I'm kind of, let's go ahead and I'll double knot this. I'm not going to have enough to do that, but that's okay because we can do a bow without using the ends here and just glue on an actual bow that might look a little bit better there. Ever done a bow without tying it on something? It makes it look a little nicer. Sometimes it lays a little bit better. It doesn't have to be, I don't want a big bow, just a little bow. There we go. How cute is that? And then it can have tails too. I kind of like the idea of it having tails. That is really cute. And then we're just going to do the same with this side. All we have left to do now is to put something in it. I mean, you don't have to. You could just leave it like that. That's totally cute. I always like to do my Go Standby Spanish moss, because you can't go wrong with some Spanish moss in there. And you could almost just leave the Spanish moss in there and then stick whatever you want in there. Now, I found these at the grocery store, and these are just little mini candy carrots. Those are cute. You could totally just go put little candy carrots in there. Or, you know, they also have the little eggs. That is really cute as well. But I mean, if you want something fake, we could do like the fake eggs. These are from Hobby Lobby, little glitter eggs. You could do like the fake carrots. That would be cute too. But I mean, the possibilities are endless. It's just a little container at this point. A little carrot container. Like, super cute. If you keep liking what you see, keep coming back to the Purple Penguin Craft Room, and happy crafting.